Hi, my name is Jennifer Tam. I am one of the co-founders of Welcome to Chinatown. During the daytime, my day job is head of communications at Foursquare.
So tell me, you guys are doing a lot of work. What inspired you?
Welcome to Chinatown was really born out of being a love letter for this neighborhood that we love so much. Myself, along with my fellow co-founder, Victoria Lee, we're both residents of the neighborhood. We've lived here for the last 10 years. And we saw firsthand how xenophobia and racism really impacted the neighborhood before COVID even hit. To us, we couldn't imagine this neighborhood without some of the businesses that we love so much. They bring a sense of belonging and identity and culture to Asian Americans like myself, and that's really why we were compelled to start Welcome to Chinatown.
Were you surprised by the amount of xenophobia and racism that the community faced?
No, because Asian Americans have often been an invisible race. The conversations that we've been having, especially as of late, about the model minority myth and how harmful it is to Asian Americans is extremely true. It doesn't surprise me at all that many of the small businesses that we support aren't getting the proper funding, resources, support that they need to make it through COVID and the impact that the pandemic has had on it. And we really do attribute it to the fact that Asian Americans have often been left behind in the conversation on race and to support minority communities.
Finally, do you have any parting thoughts that you think is really important for the public to hear about this type of issue?
This is all about unity. It's about bringing together people, no matter what walk of life you're in, no matter what race you are, to stand for a greater cause, a greater conversation about why Asian Americans really matter to the conversation. It's important that we continue to amplify our voices as Asian Americans. It's important that we continue to support the small businesses in the backdrop of where we are today. So we just continue to encourage everybody to use their voice. This is what I love about Chinatown. The OGs, they don't care. To continue to amplify their voices and to really unite to bring awareness to what's happening in our community.
Finally, has it been tough to do the work you do emotionally?
It is. Especially in this last week, I find myself just kind of sitting there and tearing up. I can't help but think about my parents, and like so many others, like our parents, our grandparents have given up everything to pick up their lives and go to a new country to find a better life for the generations that come after them. So it is incredibly emotional. It requires such mental dexterity to be able to do the work that we do, but also to take time to take care of ourselves. So, to anybody who feels like they are lost in what they can do, recognize that it's totally okay to feel the way that you're feeling, and that when you do feel that sort of empowerment, which I hope everybody does, that they can too take action to bring a greater cause and greater good for what we're doing.